All right, so it is literally the second to last day of the month. And in 2 days is a whole new year, which means a whole lot of people are going to be making New Year's resolutions relating to their health. Unless you're like one of us who already lives it, so you don't need to make resolutions about that. But the point is, you guys, I've been telling you all month and even last month, this is the time that it's going to start getting better. These past 2 months have been crazy stressful for all of us. Even the higher up coaches, our pay was just not that great. And I don't know, maybe it's like a recession or people just really didn't give a shit this year, but that was just the reality. But it's going to come back. It's going to get better. You just need to make sure that you continue doing what you've been doing. And if you haven't been staying consistent and doing that stuff, you need to make sure that you start and stay consistent now. Because if you do, and if you have been, you're the one that people are going to start coming to, because they're going to start seeing your posts. Especially like once January 1st hits, people are going to be like, New Year's resolution, get healthy. New Year's resolution, tone it up, feel good, whatever. And if they're continually seeing your posts, they're going to come to you. So just keep that in mind. Don't let this shit season get to you. So, first things first, our new support group starts January 4th. That's Get Your Goals On. You guys should be inviting to that already. Right now, Hammer and Chisel is still on sale. Just the base kit and the deluxe kit are still free shipping until tomorrow, I believe. And all of January's promos, which include the 21-day fix, Hammer and Chisel, is extended. And the 3-day refresh. Those, the 21-day fix and 3-day refresh are on sale for $140, and Hammer and Chisel is $160. The 3-day refresh and the 21-day fix, all of the January sales are already on sale. Like, those sales are already live. Normally they don't go live until the 1st or the 3rd of the month, but I think they're trying to push to make sure that everybody is all set up for the new the first Monday of the month. So those sales are already live. So if you have people that are interested in the 21-day fix and you still haven't hit Success Club, then definitely be talking to them about that, because 21-day fix is a great program for people who are just beginners. So like I said, January 4th, our new group starts. The 11th will be a free group. I haven't yet decided what that's going to be. I was kind of thinking a clean eating group, because that's when everybody is going to be wanting to start getting healthier. And a lot of people, it seems crazy to us that a lot of people don't know about that kind of stuff, but it's the truth. Like, a lot of people just have no clue how to, even read labels and things like that. So I'm thinking I might do that. I haven't fully decided. Either that or a sugar detox, but I did the sugar detox like two months in a row, something like that. The 20th will be a What is Coaching event. And most likely the 25th, assuming we have a bunch of new coaches, that'll be the start of the new coach group. So, if you guys haven't figured it out, this is the same thing every single month, which it's the first Monday of the month. That's the new support group, the new 30-day group. Second Monday of the month, that's when the free group starts. Third Wednesday of the month is the What is Coaching event or webinar or whatever. And the fourth Monday of the month is when a new coach group starts. So you can basically predict how the month goes. That's my schedule. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to stick to what I do. Granted, you should be implementing these things, but you don't need to specifically do my things. Like, if you have another idea for a free group, run your own. team up with somebody and do your own. Like, it gives, I want you guys to really, it's going to be a new year. If you guys want to be leaders, if you want to make this a full-time business, if you want to just make this a business in general, you have to start stepping up and doing this stuff yourself. Because if you always, depend on me to do these kind of things, you're never going to grow as a leader yourself. It wasn't until I started running my own challenge groups that I actually started developing my leadership skills. And that's because, you're put in that position to where you do make the rules. I mean, like, it's your group. And everybody's going to come to you. You're going to be the one with the pinned post. You're going to be the one that people are going to be seeing. You're going to be the one bringing the most people into the group. You don't have to specifically do just your group. You could team up with somebody like I used to. After I stopped doing Julie's groups with her, because her and I had totally different styles of what I liked, I started teaming up with other coaches and doing groups like that. And then I got really sick of having to share the responsibility with people that didn't post at the time that I wanted them to post. So I just started making my own. And that's what you guys should start doing if you want to start growing your business more. Because if you put more pressure on yourself, if you put yourself into a leadership position, your business is just going to grow and you're going to prosper from there. So think about that. So Success Club for January. The Success Club points that you get, those are going to be doubled for Success Club. Like, I don't know if they're going to be doing a cruise in 2017, but the Success Club trip in 2016 is the cruise. Whatever the trip is for 2017, those Success Club trip dollars will be doubled in January. So say you get 5 points. Normally that would be $50 towards your Success Club trip, but if you get 5 points in January, it'll be $100 towards your trip. So not only do you want to start the month off with a bang, but if you start the month off, I mean, like last year, I think I had like 14 or 16 Success Club points in January, and that was like over $300 towards my trip. Like that paid for a lot of it. So January is the month that you really want to make sure you're consistent. You're reaching out to people. I really want to start trying out just messaging people on your friends list. I think I talked about this on the last call, but that was a few weeks ago, so I'm not sure. But one of the coaches in Pure Synergy, she actually reached out to every single person on her friends list, every single person, and just asked them, like, hey, I'm going to have to see if I can find it. But it was basically just reaching out and asking that person if they knew anyone who would be looking or could find use with a health and fitness coach to help them, lose weight or get healthier or whatever. I'll have to find the specific wording, but what she said was a lot of the people, like you'd figure people might get taken aback, but it's not like you're asking specifically to them. You're asking for recommendations. So that's going to start getting them thinking, well, yeah, me, especially in January. That can be absolutely huge because people are going to be thinking, well, I want to start getting healthier. It's the beginning of the year. I want to do this for myself. And if you reach out and maybe they're just thinking about it and they haven't spoken it out loud. And if you reach out and you say something to them about it, maybe they'll come to you and be like, yeah, actually, I'm looking for that. What do you do? And you can start leading conversations like that. So I think that's a very, very good strategy that you can use. I'll look for it. It was in the Pure Synergy Emerald group that somebody posted that. So I'll have to find it and post it in the coach group about what they actually said. But I really just want you guys to think about and start making sure that not only are you following your workout program, whatever you're doing, follow it. Follow the meal plan. Get your own really good results, not only for yourself, but to be able to show people this works. Because that's why people, I mean, like, somebody is not going to do something that they don't see as working. And, you know, yes, you can post photos from people from test groups, but really, if they see that you, like, literally your transformation from start to finish with whatever program, I mean, the 21-day fix is great because it's only 3 weeks and you can make a huge transformation with that, or the 21-day fix extreme. And honestly, hammer and chisel, 3 weeks into it, and I'm like, holy shit, muscles. You know, like, I'm toning down. I'm like, and I haven't even been following the meal plan as well as I should have, considering my situation the past couple weeks. But, you know, I'm seeing a ton of change, and you can post about that kind of stuff. And if people see you posting consistently, and I know this sounds redundant, and it's like, yeah, I know to post and share and do all this stuff, but that is what coaching is. There's no secret to it. You use the products, you get your results, and you share your journey along the way, and you make sure that you're reaching out to people to invite them to join you on that journey. And because you, not only are you getting the help yourself, you can give that help to other people. You know, you guys all got here for a reason, and you're still here for a reason. So make sure that you're sharing that. And I really want you guys to think about how, like, if you have, how many of you guys listened to the National Wake Up Call from 2 weeks ago? It had, like, I think it was titled Getting Real. I think the girl's name is Allie something. But if you have not listened to that, make sure you listen to it. And honestly, like, listen to it over and over again, because I listened to it today and it was amazing. The girl talks about how you cannot be afraid to ask people to spend money. Honestly, like, if you are afraid to do that, you're not going to get yeses because you're going to be too afraid to ask for it. And why would you be afraid? This is something that can be so good for people. It's so good for us. I mean, like, we love it. It's amazing. And there's a reason why we love it and why we keep on doing it. It's because of the way it makes us feel, the results that we're getting, the confidence that we gain, the community of support. And I really, really want you guys to emphasize that too, because that is a huge, huge missing part of why people don't actually get results. And yes, once again, it's redundant. We all know this, but share about it. Don't feel like you're sharing about it too much, because honestly, not everybody sees your posts. And it's, I mean, like, considering my situation lately, I cannot even believe when I actually, like, I mean, I haven't said what's actually going on to the rest of Facebook. Like, you guys, I told you guys because you're my team, but the support that I've gotten from Facebook, from you guys, that has helped me tremendously, like, tremendously. And I'm trying to share about how, you know, I've had difficulties in the past pulling myself out of situations, you know, pulling myself out of depression and out of just shit. And having the support and the community of support from you guys, from people. I mean, I can't even tell you how many people. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I have had so many people that never comment, that never talk to me ever, message me and tell me, like, you can't stop doing what you're doing because you honestly inspire me every single day. And it's amazing. Like, I don't even know that these people see what I'm doing because they don't say anything. But that is 150% proof that even if people aren't liking and commenting on your things, you guys are making a difference by sharing what you're doing. You are inspiring people by sharing what you're doing. I had somebody tell me, like, you can't stop because you are literally my motivation to do it every single day. And I'm like, who are you? I don't even know. And that's, I mean, like I said, this is the community of support, especially with this team. I mean, yes, pure synergy too, but I think like our little fit and free and the support groups that we have are absolutely amazing. Like I haven't even mentally been there to be able to give you guys the support that you needed in the group this month. And yet everybody pulled together and supported each other. Like I didn't even need to be there. I mean, granted, I should have been there, but life. And you guys, and I mean, everybody else in there, the support that there has been is amazing, absolutely amazing. And that is the missing piece that a lot of people don't have. They start doing something, they stop doing something, nobody notices because they don't have that accountability, which means they don't start up again. And that's what we can do for them as coaches, is be there to support and hold people accountable. Granted, remember, not everybody is going to continue. I have people drop off every single month. It's just part of the business. But that doesn't mean that they won't come back later. But you guys need to be thinking about what you're doing, making sure you're sharing about it every single day. If you don't post every single day, you don't have to say, hey, drink Shakeology every single day. Please don't do that. But you do have to be posting about your life, your journey, what you're doing, how you're feeling, because people will see that. People will be inspired by that. But if you don't post, you're going to drop off the radar and they're going to see somebody else's post and they're going to go to them because they're consistent. If you're not consistent, why would somebody come to you? Bottom line. If you're not doing what you need to do to get results, why would you be the one that they come to support them with getting their results? You don't have to be the fittest person in the world. You just have to be there and to stay consistent. Like I said, this wasn't supposed to be a super long call or anything, but I really wanted to emphasize the fact that this can be a brand new beginning for your year. This is the beginning of a new year. 2 years ago, I made the choice that I was going to become a full-time coach in January. Actually, it might have been February. I don't know. But either way, I think it was because I had such a kick-ass January that I started up. But you have to make the choice. This is a new year. Don't let your excuses overcome what you want out of your life and your business. If you want to make this a business, if you want to do this, you cannot be afraid. You have to believe in yourself. You have to stop worrying about if you're going to bother somebody or if you're going to offend somebody because of something that you shared, or if you're asking them to join a group and it costs money. Yes, it costs money. You're getting a physical freaking product. Why would it not cost money? You're getting a group that gives you support every single day. People don't get that, and you need to emphasize that to people. You need to make a choice to make this a business. Hit Success Club every single month. Just shoot for 5. If you really want to go big, go for 10. But if you hit Success Club every single month, you will grow your business. You will. If you go for 10, you will make this a full-time business. But you have to be making sure that you do what you need to do every single day. And if you don't do something one day, make sure you stay consistent the rest of the week, the rest of the month. Not every day is going to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. I'm not saying that. I am far from perfect. But you have to be consistent. You have to be there. You have to be there for your coaches that you sign. You have to be there for your challengers that you're promising support to. And you have to be there to get new people into the business. You have to share about what you're doing. You have to share personally, like personal messages, talking one-on-one with people to see what they want, how you can help. Don't think of people as a number. They're not a number. They're a person with a goal that you want to help them achieve. And you guys can do that, but you have to make the choice right now. Like, do you want this? Because you guys can make it happen in 2016. You can. I made it happen. There's no reason that you guys can't. I'm going through a separation and I'm having I have a house and I have kids and I am a full-time coach. That says something. And it's because I made a choice 2 years ago to make this my business because this is my passion. So you guys need to make that choice for yourself, and you guys can kick ass in 2016 and make this business amazing for yourselves. So does anybody have any questions? We have a few more minutes before we have to get off. I know I just like pedestaled right now. If you have any questions, just, unmute yourselves. Or any concerns or comments or whatever.
Completely off topic. How does the coffee Shakeology go? How does it taste?
I actually didn't taste it, but that's actually a really good thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. It comes out on January 11th, and Jill was actually one of the coaches that was in the test group for it, and she said it's freaking like it tastes like one of those frozen coffees that are super terrible for you, but it's good for you because it's Shakeology. I don't know like how much caffeine it has in it. I know it's cafe mocha, so I don't know personally how it tastes, but I'm pretty sure it's going to taste amazing. So January 11th, I'm excited for it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm glad you mentioned that. Thanks. Totally forgot about it.
They're testing it at Super Saturdays. Whatever Super Saturday you go to, you get to taste it.
I didn't even talk about that either. God, I'm not on my game. Super Saturday, damn it. All right, thank you, Shelby. Yeah, some places, depending on where you go, it might have testing. I don't know if the one in Buffalo will. Mariah, do you know how to find, do you guys know how to find where your Super Saturdays are?
Kind of. I remember that there was a website that I could look it up on the Beachbody site.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is.
Can't. Hold on. I should know these things, but
You can also look it up on Facebook. Type in
there's
your state and stuff.
I will. Hold on.
No. I'll put it back.
There's FAQs about it. Here we go. All right, so it's tbbcoach411.com/super-Saturday. That's the link.
Okay.
I'll post that in the team call right now. You guys have it. But it is January 9th, varying because people have Super Saturdays on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so it just depends on your area. But there's Super Saturdays, usually within a couple hours of you, normally closer. It really depends on what area you're in and, that kind of stuff. But Super Saturday, events are so important to go to. And that's another thing that I wanted to, mention is I almost didn't go to the new leader event in LA this upcoming month. And you guys with that freaking gift, it inspired me to, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I can't preach to these guys about going to events and then not go to a new leader event that can boom my business because I'll learn so many new things that I can bring back to help you guys to grow your businesses. So events are absolutely huge. Definitely get to your Super Saturday. If you are not signed up or have a ticket for Summit, you better get your ass on that waiting list because you need to go. I'm so excited to go to the event in LA just because I know how good I felt at Super Saturday. You're surrounded by so many awesome people, and the feeling that you get, the positivity, it just radiates. And that's why it's really important to get to events because it can really change yourself and your business. The Success Club cruise, that's in March. I'm going on the Diamond Leadership Retreat, which is April, I think, and that's in Florida. So I'm definitely going to be sharing about what Beachbody has done for me, that I can actually, I mean, like, I'm going to literally be going to at least 4 separate places this year, you know, with LA, the cruise, which is Jamaica, something like that, the Florida trip, and then Nashville for Summit. You know, that would not have happened for me if it was not for coaching. So you guys want to make sure that you're not only sharing about what this has done for you for your health, but what it's done for you, you know, mentally, in life, you know, emotionally. These are all huge things that can inspire somebody else to get started. You know, there's something that can spark something for someone, and you don't know what you don't know what that thing is. That's why you just want to share everything, just not in a I'm throwing it in your face kind of way. You want to be inspiring. You want to be, you know. When do you find out if you're off the wait list for Summit? You'll get an email about it. So you'll get an email, and I think within like 24 to 48 hours, something like that, you have to get your ticket. So, but I'm so excited. Like, I haven't gotten my hotel yet. I need to get, you know, Airbnb for it, and I need to get my airfare, but Summit cannot come soon enough. I left Summit and I was like, why is it over? Like, can I just live at Summit? Because the feelings that you get, I can't even, like, the feels, they're so good. It just reinvigorates every part of you. So yeah, events, super important. Get to Super Saturday. The first Super Saturday that I ever went to, that's what literally changed my mindset about, oh, hey, I can make this a business, and I'm going to make this a business. So, any other questions? All right. So, you guys have a good night and a happy New Year's, and I will be talking to you all soon. So, good night.